talking point. In goal, Sean Gearan comes in for Mark Walsh. Joel Custrain gets a start, and Stephen Christopher returns to the starting lineup as well.
Yeah, well, with regards to Stephen Christopher and Joel Custrain, I mean, Treaty are out looking for goals, and in those two you're hoping that they can put a bit of pressure on with their skills and their shooting ability to add to their goal tallies. But you are right, the big talking point, I think, is the goalkeeper, Conor Wynne, and if he was given that, he was going to give a penalty. But again, now an opportunity for Mark Ludden to launch it into the box and see can we win the first one and get a second ball then.
Ludden's throw then. Rise, Dean George gets ahead to it, and it's in the net. Super finish by Dean George. Lovely throw in. And Dean George, it took him 6 minutes to get his opener tonight. It only took him a couple of minutes down at Ferrycarrig Park, but he's on fire, Tommy.
Yeah, he certainly is. And I tell you, I was in Ferrycarrig Park last week and I watched him. He got a great goal. I mean, he led the line brilliantly. He took the knocks. He backed into people. He won his headers. And he took his goal superbly. And that was it again tonight. That was a difficult one. The ball has travelled actually. But you're right when you say, I think for the first time in a long time, if you look at the Treaty bench, and it's no disrespect to any of the younger lads that have been on the pitch in the last while.
Jack Lynch spots the keeper off his line and makes it 2-0. Andrew Skerritt off his line, and Jack Lynch buries that one. And a bad foul it was, but a super bit of perception from Jack Lynch, and he gets his second goal of the season. And
Joel found himself in, so a couple of chances there. We could have got a third and fourth goal, and the sooner we get it, I think the better.
Thomas Alua meanwhile has broken through, and here's a chance for Athlone, and he's scored. Thomas Alua has scored, and that came off a glanced header in midfield. It may have been Lee Devitt's head that it came off, but it afforded the opportunity to Thomas Alua. And Alua, who's in great goal scoring form of late, scored a couple last week, saw Conor Wynne coming off his line, took his time, kept his cool, and Athlone Town, as Tommy was saying, they could have been 3 or 4 down. Joel Custrain tries to keep it in on this side of the park but can't do so. Tommy Barrett meanwhile encouraging his charges to keep at it. Here's Van Geenen. Spreads the play to the far side. And good covering back there by Lee Devitt as Daniel Dobbin attempted to come through. That's a free kick. Ref gives advantage. Here's Conor Melody. Lovely ball from Mark Ludden into the path of Conor Melody. Now can he wrap it up? Good save by Skerritt. Comes back out to Joel Custrain, and he can't finish it. Good defending by Yuri Abing, and that prevents Treaty from going 3-1 up, but really it should have been 3-1, Tommy.
Oh, absolutely. It was a great save in the first place. I thought it was a very tight angle for Conor Melody.
George, his work rate, Tommy, is absolutely excellent. Sometimes he doesn't last the duration of the game, but it's probably understandable given the amount of running that he does.
Oh, certainly, yeah. And as I said, and he's reaping the rewards for it because he puts in the effort, he closes people down, and a lot of it is thankless work, hoping for a break of the ball.
Stephen Christopher in, Jack Lynch gets a touch to it there from that corner kick, and out it comes, and that one is jabbed behind by Conor Melody, or Joel Custrain I should say, jabbed that one behind. But something off the training ground there, Jack Lynch with this
the run across. Yeah, he likes to, as I say, I was a person that liked to stay at the back post and come and meet it. I know Jack likes to get across the front post.
Sean Gearan's got a touch to that, but an opportunity here. Great save by Wynne, single-handed from Gary Armstrong. That ball just came back off Sean. Forward. Better defending by Treaty this time. Sean Gearans gets it away. The press a bit stronger from Athlone now. Aaron Connolly opts to go backwards. Noah Van Geenen looking for a run here on the right wing for Oisin Duffy. It's going to come to him off the boot of Mark Ludden. Duffy gets one across the box. Thomas Alua at the second attempt. Excellent save from Wynne in the first instance, and then Alua really should have made it 2-2.
Oh wow, that's unbelievable, and you can see that they're disgusted in the Athlone bench there because it was a great save
by Lynch. Doing well and looking for a run now. Gives a run to Dean George and Van Geenen. Noah Van Geenen does well there. Under pressure from Dean George. Dean George doesn't give it up though. Wins it back for Treaty. Finds Enda Kern. One striker to another. Kern tries to lob the keeper. Idea was good, but the execution not so good.
Yeah.
He'll be disappointed with that end of Kern, but good play by Dean George.
Great play again, because he chased down and worked hard to get it back. I think once he played it to Enda had his mind made up before the ball even came to him.
And it could be 2-2. Thomas Alua with a great opportunity in the second half, so I may say. And here comes Enda Kern. Flag was up very early there, but at least some evidence that Treaty can put a few. Challenge from Donald Curtin. The ref thought there was nothing in it. Stephen Christopher pulls this one across low, and the Kern turns on it. Can't get any real venom into that shot, and it's easy for Andrew Skerritt, because it's Athlone of possession again. Uriah Bing into Barnes. Barnes, was there a touch of a hand there? That one hits the crossbar and comes back to win, and the Athlone bench maintaining that one hopped over the line. But that effort from Shane Barnes looked like a handball in the build-up.
It was a handball.
Tommy,
yeah,
but the referee didn't give it. I think there would be a lot of controversy had that one gone over the line. Lee Devitt to Willie Armshaw. Willie Armshaw goes to the byline, tries to get a cross in, wins a corner kick, and that'll do Treaty United nicely in the 83rd minute here at the Markets Field. Willie Armshaw about to take the corner kick. Armshaw plenty to Emmett in the box. Delivery is in. It's in the net. And the referee signalling that he saw a bit of pushing there. And one might think it might be payback time for Enda Kern, I think, on that particular occasion, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm thinking.